dollar. Dirt and money, no soul. Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack of flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.
Yo, what's good, original crew? Back on the channel, man. More Cyanide happening. This is season 2, episode 1. Sit your ass. What your dog doing? He jumped down and then go.
He doing him. Stop doing me.
Doing too much of him.
Stink.
But we back with more Cyanide happening, man. We took a little small break, but we back, man. Hopefully y'all enjoy what we put out and replaced the Cyanide last week. You know what I'm saying? You like what we put out. You know what we put out? What we put out?
I know what we put out.
No, just say, just let the people know you know what we put out. What we put
they
out.
They know, so I don't have to tell them.
You need to know.
Yeah, I can't remember though.
Name the title.
I was saying I can't remember.
You can't remember. Pitiful.
What was it?
I
can't even remember what we. I swear I can't remember.
So with that being said, man,
let's tell me?
No. With that being said,
I'll figure it out.
Let's go ahead and get into it. But before we do, make sure you check out the links in the description box.
Down below.
You already know where to go, man. You want the first part? All you got to do is check out down below. Also, if you enjoyed today's video,
knock it in with a thumbs up.
And we'll highly appreciate it. Will we?
Most definitely, I would. I don't know about you.
All right. With that being said, let's go.
I hate you.
No, you don't. I'm the GOAT.
Okay, now, if one train leaves Boston for New York at 3 p.m. traveling 60 miles per hour, and another train leaves New York toward Boston at 4 p.m. traveling 40 miles per hour, then where will the two trains meet? Tommy?
Get the ass.
Now we set up our equations, multiply our factors. Come on, Tommy, where will the trains meet? We don't have all day, Tommy. Come on. Solve it, Tommy. Solve it! Solve it, Tommy! Use your factors! Damn it, Tommy! Solve it! You didn't solve it fast enough, Tommy. You killed us. You killed us all, Tommy.
I told you you're gonna be in the classroom.
Just giving you folks a heads up. Looks like we're gonna get in about 30 minutes late.
30 minutes late? Back in my day, airplanes got there on time, and they rode across the terrain instead of the sky. We called them terrain planes, or trains for short.
Can I get you something to drink?
Give me a double whiskey and a big old cigar.
You can't smoke, sir.
If this were a train, everyone would be smoking. Hell, even the train. Those were the days. Tearing across the open country, 3 cigars in your mouth, and all the time in the world.
So, Diet Coke?
Sit down, Missy. I'm gonna sing you a song. I wanna share a tale with you about the American dream. When all the railroads ran on time and our nation ran on steam. Behind the tracks and railroad ties, a hero took command of connecting every town, and he was called.
See, you finna get her because you in church on your own. On the counter, at the counter store.
No, it's kind of.
Bruh, I'll tell you about it later. It's something pertaining to this, but I'll tell you later.
As a hero took command of connecting every town, and he was called the Railroad Man. Railroad Man! Railroad Man! Can you take me to San Fran? Can you take me down to Tennessee and across the Rio Grande? Can you take me up Mount Everest and into Disneyland? Can you song's just too dang
It's on
catchy.
autopilot.
It was.
Now you're
on
probably
autopilot.
wondering why they called him the Railroad Man.
I think you explained it pretty
Well,
well.
I'm gonna tell you why. They called him that because he built the railroads and was male. And they called them railroads because they were like roads except with rails.
Cool. Thanks for clarifying.
His eyes, they say, were made of coal. His toes were railroad spikes. His trains had 7 stars on Yelp and 1 billion Facebook likes. That's right, 1 billion.
What happened next?
Shut up, kid. I'm the one singing.
I wasn't.
He laid all of the track, you see, hooked up the USA. And he could have kept on going if not for that fateful day. These two good fellas came to town and invented human flight. They called their ship an aeroplane and themselves Brothers Right. Brothers Right. They said, our planes can transfer man without the need for rail. Your industry is dying and your dream's going to fail. So pull up your slacks and pack your tracks and get on out of town. We don't need steam or steel beams to get ourselves around. Railroad Man was none too pleased about that. He said, 2 rights don't make a right, and dang if that ain't wrong. Hey, that lyric ain't half bad, I hope it ends up in a song. If God and
And it is.
How about the mouth? Some riding.
did man to fly, we'd be born in a flock. Those Wright brothers and their flight machine can go and suck a cock. Those Wright brothers can sniff my bib, they can give my ass a smell.
Oh.
They can lick my shaft from fore to aft, and their plane can burn in hell. Excuse the language, folks, but that's what the Railroad Man said. His fucking words. The Wright brothers, they challenged him, they said, you think you're great? Can your steam trains do a loop-de-loop without losing the freight? If you do it, we'll leave town and we won't ever come back. But if you fail, you can take your rail and shove it up your crack. No, the hell with you, Wright brothers. The sky's for birds and the ground's for turds. And you, sir, are the lotto bird. Railroad Man, can you rise to their demand? Can your trains do a loop-de-loop? Can they do it all on land? Wilbur's talking smack about your track. Orville's railing on your rails. Can you kick their ass with steam and brass and 8-inch steel nails? Railroad Man.
Railroad Man.
Say, that was a pretty good transition. Anyway, the Railroad Man, he spent a month looping up his track. And he gathered up the townsfolk and he told them to stand back. The train had started chugging and the loop-de-loop drew near. The train, it was America. Its freight, our hopes and fears. Everyone watched in silence, you could hear a needle drop. The train, it went straight up the loop and right onto the top.
At least he jumped out at me.
The Railroad Man was finished. He knew he'd had his run. The airplane beat him fair and square. And the railroad.
I'm so tired of you.
I'm so tired of you.
I am tired of
My
you.
goodness.
Like, why every time I say something, you gotta say something?
We said at the same time.
No.
Obviously, it's like in sync. So we said it at the same time.
We need to cut that in sync.
Why would you want to do that?
Why wouldn't I? I'll get your feelings hurt.
I ain't my feelings ain't hurt. Take a lot to make it
Days
personal.
were done.
It take a lot to hurt.
Your feelings hurt either.
But before he died, he wrote a note for anyone that flies. He wrote it all in railroads so we could read it from the sky. So take a look there down below, written in the land. You'll see the final dying words of the Railroad Man. Railroad Man. Railroad Man. Railroad Man. Railroad Man. Damn you, Wright brothers!
Did they crash?
There were no survivors. If you have any photos of this horrific accident, please send them to NVM News or follow us on Twitter. Back to you, Abby Babel.
Thanks, Chip. I'm here with my adorable new friends at the Awkward Paws Adoption Center with
Awkward
dog
Paws.
rescuer Newt Aaronsfay. Newt, tell me about Awkward Paws.
That was awkward.
Well, Abby, these little pit bull puppies have had a rough life. It's a very misunderstood breed. But once you see these little guys...
Sorry to cut you off there, Newt, but we've got an update on that severed limb found in Poverty Point Park Sunday morning. We're taking you live to a police statement.
we...
In Poverty Park. Little stickling. Damn, this motherfucker holding it. Got the leg right here, boss. What you want to do with it? Go and bring it up here. I'm saying because the leg is so little. It's a stick, literally. Like, I can't do your leg.
Alright. Make sure did that pen. They have to hold me up.
Yeah, yes it is. I want to show. Get it right, get it tight.
In Poverty Point Park Sunday morning. We're taking you live to a police statement.
we think it might be a leg.
A startling update. The owner of the limb is still unknown. If you have any guesses on what it is, who it belongs to, or what we should do with it, contact NVM News or send us pictures of your own limbs on Twitter. Now let's go to Titus Pants, who's got something delicious cooking in the kitchen. Titus?
Thanks, Chip. I'm here with Chef Chef, what have you got for us today?
Hi. Well, we're going to be making homemade old-fashioned potato salad.
Old-fashioned? It must be more than any ordinary potato salad, because I'm seeing bacon here, and I see some celery.
That's right. Those, along with the relish, are some of the key ingredients that make this potato salad special.
Doesn't sound like the potato salad Ma used to make. How do we get started?
First, you'll want to get a large pan, and then you'll want to fill it full of water.
Okay.
Be sure to add a little salt to the water.
Ooh.
And then we're going to bring it to a boil.
All right.
Add potatoes.
Wow, look at those potatoes.
Now, you're going to want to cook those potatoes until they're tender.
Great.
But still firm. 15 minutes should be about
Okay,
right.
moving along here.
And then we get our eggs and a saucepan.
Yeah. Then we break the eggs into the saucepan.
No. We want a hard boil.
Doesn't that taste great so far? And then we... Let's stand in hot water for 10 to 12 minutes. Okay.
What? No, just...
All right, thanks, Chef. And while you folks are...
You gonna kill somebody.
I would have fixed up, Tim.
No, you won't. You ain't about that life.
For this to cook at home, let's go back to the news desk. Chip?
In crime news, last month we saw 152 muggings, 72 rapes, and 43 assaults committed on local resident Pete Brownsworth. How you holding up, Pete?
Oh, I just tried to stay positive.
Oh, Pete.
Damn, that's no
Wow.
assault.
Here's hoping Pete turns his life.
Sorry to cut you off there, Chip. It appears a fire has broken out in the kitchen. We'll bring you updates as they...
Sorry to cut you off, Titus, but our studio just got a major earthquake.
I know! We're in the same studio, Chip!
We certainly are, Titus. How about we check on those puppies, Abby?
The puppies appear to be eating Newt. I'll keep you updated with what I know.
Thanks, Abby. Let's check in on the earthquake.
Sorry to interrupt. Major breaking news. The potato salad's done.
Rest in peace, Titus. Now let's check in on the traffic report with Blake Bagsby. Blake.
Well, Chip, the entire I-90 has been devoured by what looks like a fiery, hellish chasm, I guess is the right word for it. Expect delays.
Thanks, Blake. Now let's go to sports.
They're all dead. Chip?
And let's see what's happening with the weather. Sam?
As you can see here, we've got a front of locusts coming in from the west and a wave of fire coming from the east. And remember, if they meet in the middle, the fire doesn't kill them. It only makes them stronger. We're looking at a literal maelstrom of fire locusts. Let's take a look at the global weather here.
Which side you... What the fuck? Which side you rather be on, the locust side or the fire side? Give me the locust. I can stay in the house.
You said you can stay in the house.
I said, give me the locusts. I can always stay in the house.
I'd probably rather be on a...
Locusts or the fire?
Probably. Neither one. Neither one. You can't stay in the house forever. No, you can't.
Till the locusts pass through, yes, the fuck I can.
Okay, the fire. Well,
the fire gonna burn everything. So, answer, which one you rather be?
I mean, I guess with the bugs. But I don't like bugs though, so. But I guess I can say.
All right, burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno, burn.
It depends on what a fire is.
They burn. See you, alright? It's hot. It's hot. I should have came with you with the locusts. It's hot. Well, I'm good, baby. I stocked up on groceries. I'm good for about a month. I got perishable food. And I got water. Got water on deck. You good over there? You wish you had some of that water. Put out that fire. Cause it's gonna burn, baby, burn.
I said
Let's go.
No. I already said I said I.
No, you would lead it to that fire. You go on over there.
And there you have it. Back to you, Chip. Thanks, Sam. This just in, we have another update on that severed limb. It's an arm. I knew it.
Oh,
you owe me $20, Blake. Dang. Well, now back to the story everyone's really wondering about. How are those puppies doing?
Chip, the puppies appear to be rapturing into heaven. Let's get a wide shot here.
All dogs go to heaven.
Well, it looks like these little guys finally found a home. Chip?
What a heartwarming story. Looks like all dogs do go to heaven. Wow, our writers are on fire.
What is happening?
Well, folks, looks like this reporter is about to be pulled into the fiery depths of the underworld. Hey, I can see my dad! Well, here's hoping for a quick and painless death. Send us a selfie of your death on our Twitter.
You with the locust on board. Oh, for a quick death. He jumped out the building for a quick death.
I'd probably go where the bugs at too. Because I don't like the heat. But I don't like bugs either. But if I had to choose.
I don't like the heat, so I'm going to the bugs. No, you gonna burn.
But that's what I said. It depends on like where.
Girl, that's fire. Where's fire? There's smoke. There's flames. Ain't no depends on where. What the hell is you thinking? You that damn sleepy? Like, god damn. What are you talking about? You talking about depends where it's at. I ain't never heard of such a thing. Well, it depends on where it's at. It depends on how hot it get. It's fire. Yeah, I know it, but it just depends on where the fire at. See, what kind of sense does that make?
I mean, I know what I'm saying.
The logic is not there. The logic is not there.
I know what I'm saying in my head. You know how like some, like, is it like a...
I don't know.
Like, is it like, is it like where I'm at, like near where I'm at? Is it like on the outskirts? Is it like a wildfire?
It's
like
fire all over the East Coast. No matter where you go, it's fire.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying
the West Coast, it ain't nothing below. Come on now.
That's not what I'm saying.
You better. Bing, 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 bing.
Well, we already had this. I already said I was hoping.
Nah, you said you went to fire. So
I didn't say that. I said
wish
I
her
neither
well.
one.
Wish her well with them flames. I hope you got good fire extinguisher. At least slow it down a little bit. Keep you some flour on
I
it.
don't know where my logic is at, but in my head it made sense. But right now, like when I said, I'm like, that is kind of dumb, you know. That was a little like I don't know what the logic was, but in my head it did make sense. Let's wrap it up.
Hey, with that being said, spam us up in the comments. Y'all let us know. Y'all thoughts and opinions down below. But as always, I do go with the name DJ the Kid. This is
Here to go.
Yeah.
Go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack and flip for my foes. Dollar, 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 dollar.